Would you like to learn a really cool way of being able to become a more powerful manifester and attract more abundance into your life? Hey there, it's Kate Beaters, your breakthrough expert and founder of Brilliance Builders. Well, one thing I'll tell you about me is that I am a very powerful manifester. I've been able to attract all sorts of people, opportunity, money, vacations, clients, you name it, into my life. And it's something I've really been able to do most of my life. And as I've really uncovered exactly what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, these are things I like to teach my clients and teach my community. So I want to share with you one action that is easy for you to implement, and you'll start noticing a change pretty quickly. The way it works to attract more abundance into your life is that a few things have to be working for you. It matters what you're thinking about, it matters what you believe is possible, it also matters what your self-image is, and also the action you take. What that means in essence is that if you've got thoughts about, that you don't have enough money, you don't have enough this, that it's hard to have this, that other people have it and you don't, you're coming from a place of lack, a place of scarcity, and you're going into victim mode, well, you're not going to become a powerful manifester, because all you're going to attract is more of that, because that's what you're thinking about all the time, is what you don't have. On the other hand, if you start thinking and focusing more on all the things that are going on in your life, you'll notice that you become a more powerful manifestor and attract more of that back into your life. And since I know a lot of you like visualizations, you can see here's my handy dandy magnet, and I use this a lot at my events just for a really obvious demonstration, is that you are a magnet. So what you think about, what you believe, what your stories are that you tell yourself, all those things is exactly what you're going to attract back. So what needs to happen is that you need to start focusing more on all the good stuff. So there's a couple ways of doing it. And one is something that I've spoken about before, and that's where you put it in, your journal every night and write down all the good things that are going on. Well, there's also another way I like doing it, and that's what I want to share with you today. And that's where you actually share these things in a little bit different manner. So some of you have seen, I've brought up my handy dandy glass jar. You've seen it in past videos before. So it involves a glass jar, and I like a glass jar because it's got a cover on it. You can kind of close it up and don't have to worry about losing things. It also involves lots of pretty colored paper. And that's really all it really needs. And so what you're doing is each day you're writing down all the good things that are going on in your life. Now there's a couple of different ways of doing it. You can list everything at the end of the day, like today, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and just put all the different things, that are going on in your life, all the cool stuff. Or as things are happening, you could write them on your pieces of paper and drop them in. So it's totally up to you the way you want to do it. Now, the way this differs a bit from maybe what you've done in the past is what I like to do then is each quarter, I like to kind of dump it out and almost have a little celebration and just review how wonderful my life is. And it's kind of fun, and it's up to you. You could make a real big celebration. You could have a glass of wine while you do it, or a delicious cup of tea or coffee, and you could just make a whole ceremony of this if you choose to. Or if you're having a really lousy day, it's a great time to just kind of go through and just kind of help shift your energy and remind yourself of all the really wonderful things that are happening. Now, the other thing I want to share with you that I do a little differently with this is that I know a lot of you have heard about writing gratitude, and you write gratitude. What I like to do instead is I've actually shifted from gratitude. I shifted a few years ago into more of a positive focus of things that have made me happy during the day. And the reason I like that is I feel that gratitude to me in a way also kind of implies indebtedness, like I'm indebted to that thing or to someone or whatever. And if you've been following me, you know that I really focus a lot on the words that are chosen, because the words affect your thoughts. So I don't like to feel indebted. Instead, I like to feel good and happy. So instead of saying like, I'm grateful you did this, instead I'm like, I'm happy you did this. And I just feel like my energy just feels lighter. It feels better. It feels stronger. It feels more confident. So you choose to see which one resonates more with you, whether you'd rather do the things that have been really good and positive focus and make you feel happy, or if you'd rather stick with gratitude. It's your choice, but the point is to take this action and do it. And you'll start noticing in a really short time that you start feeling good, you start feeling happier, you feel your confidence muscle, again, to my shirt, pretend I have a confidence muscle there, getting stronger. And so what happens is the more you feel like that, guess what? You're more likely to see your magnet become bigger and stronger and pull more of that stuff into your life. Whether it's people, whether it's community, whether it's money, whether it's opportunities, whether it's clients, whether it's things, whatever the heck it is, you'll notice that becomes more powerful. The thing is that you've got to do this on a consistent basis. right? You can't just like pick and choose and do it one day and not do it for a week or two. You got to really do this every day. So I just started mine again, which is why it's empty. I dumped everything out and I'm starting fresh. And I wanted to just share this with you because I find it a really, really powerful exercise and action to take to keep me in the positive mode. And as I said, I am a powerful manifester, and I want you to learn how to do that too. Now, there is one caveat. You may notice as you're going through this that you've got a lot of negative stories and things popping up about yourself. And if that's true, I know how to clear those out. And if you're ready for that place to just kind of be able to release those old stories, those fears, those doubts, those reasons of why you can't have what you want, let's have a conversation. And if you're ready to hire a mentor or ready to hire a coach, simply email my team, info@katebeaters.com. That's info@katebeaters.com. Let's have a conversation and see how I can help you. So until we meet again, be brilliant.